Hello, it's the Cyan. I just wanted to take a moment to basically vent my frustration. This pisses me off so much. So, something I encounter quite often in this game are people using cheat engines to insert cards into their hands. Now, you talk to, I don't know, any stalwart believer in the game systems, and even one of the fucking developers, and they'll tell you, it isn't possible to cheat in Magic the Gathering Arena.
Are you sure about that?
So that was a fucking lie.
The reason why I say that is because I've seen situations in this game which, by fucking God, the White Knights will explain it away with the 300 fucking page rulebook to this game. But here's the catch to all those little explanations. They're all circumstantial. As in, for them to apply, you have to go, well, this could happen. Which means they have no guaranteed answer for it. They can only say, well, this says this, and therefore it must be this. But it can't be that, because what I've seen is, I see people go, oh, well, I'm down to 1 life, and they have maybe 3 cards in their hand. Well, they sit there for about 2 minutes using all their timeouts, and you wonder, what's taking them so long to make a play? Are they just trying to waste my time now? No, they're using their cheat engine to insert cards into their hand. And just before their last timeout is up, or before it, they're going to play a series of cards that are going to turn this game around so fast, your head will spin, and you'll be going, how the fuck did you pull that off? Onlookers will go, well, they just had it in their hand. They're told what's called a sore winner. No, they're not. Quit lying to yourselves. There are plenty of times, but I mean, this should go without fucking saying, but I feel the need to say it anyways, because you've got those jackasses out there who will go, you're just mad because you lost. And so I have to fucking lampshade myself every time I talk about this by saying I lose legitimately quite often. It's part of the game. Even the best players are gonna lose often. Because it's always just RNG of the pool. But this shit ain't RNG. This isn't players going, I'm gonna cheat because I'm about to lose, or I'm gonna cheat at the very beginning of the game and all the way through it because I can. Because the developers are so full of themselves, they think it's not possible. And the cheaters who are using the cheat engines relish in this fact. They love it. Now, you can probably try to make the argument, it's all server side. There's no way they could do that without having to ask the server all the time.
Are you sure about that?
Allow me to explain it to you, my little script kitty. There are many hackages out there which can access the server undetected and make alterations. But they'll find out, won't they? No, because the hackage will simply revert the log data to the correct value, so it won't pull anything up on the database. The developers to check it to their blue device, nothing will look different. And since the game had just been logged, the file would have been recently edited anyways in that time frame anyways. So it's the perfect cover-up. By the way, that's how they check for cheaters, by the way. They check their logs. So, unless they have some kind of system, which I'm sorry, they fucking don't, considering how fucking lack of customer support they have this game, why would they put the money in for something to properly track the logs? Their logs are a flat fucking text file of everything that happens every day. Now, they say Nobody can cheat this game without them knowing. By fucking God, please just sort through that. What, in a single day, probably about a grand total about 3,000 plus games are played. That 3,000 plus game, probably like 5-page long text document. It's not larger than that. I'm probably thinking too little. It's probably more like 10-page long. And that's assuming that the log doesn't purge itself on a daily basis. Because that thing's gotta be fucking like 2,000 gigs by this point. If it's never purged. And I feel like I'm the only one on this fucking planet who realizes these people are cheating, while everybody else is sitting there ho-humming as if nothing's wrong. I feel like, what's that game called? We Happy Few, I think it is. I feel like I feel like I've woken up from taking my happy pill, and I've been woken up for like the past 5 to 10 years almost, however long this game's been around, and everybody else is still taking their happy pills, living in the delusional fantasy world of happiness. That's how it feels to me. Now, I'm gonna play a game now for this video, and you might be thinking, well, they're just gonna say they're a cheater if they lose. No, I'm not. I don't, as I freaking said at the beginning of this video, I don't call everybody who beats me a cheater. I look for situations and actions throughout the game that look extremely suspicious to me, and if they pull a play that in my mind, at the very least, shouldn't be possible unless they already have the cards in their hand, which if they did, why didn't they play it 3 turns ago? That kind of situation, I'm gonna call foul. And to make sure there's no bullshittery, I'm gonna run one of my meta decks. This deck is called Mother May I because it's a control deck. Assuming I get a decent opening hand, the odds of beating this are really low. I have a 80% win rate with this deck. Alright, this looks good. So, assuming I can establish myself, this player's got a no chance in hell winning. Oh, would you look at that? It's that card. Good thing creatures aren't a staple of this deck. And he's gonna smack me for a damage, that's fine, it's 1 damage. It's not gonna murder me in 2 turns. My turn. I might be thinking, why are you playing one of those cards when you have to do creature damage to actually level it up? That's not the point of the card. The ability to make my opponent discard is a perk that will come in handy if I manage to do any damage to them. But the purpose of the card is to draw in. And I probably should have saved some mana back, but I'm good. So now they're going to do some significant damage to me. As for the record, no, I do not sense any foul play as of yet. This bypasses ward. Gets rid of their artifact. That's going to enter tap, so there's not much I can do about that. No! Alright, they managed to get... That's... I'm not a fan of No More Lies, to be honest. I'm really not. Unfortunately, I cannot afford at the moment. Might as well.
I grant you. Only if my intervention, the wise, heed my advice.
I have no idea. What was it? Oh, okay. They are digging in desperation right now. So at this point, I have almost guaranteed won the game.
My plan bears fruit.
They can still win this game, by the way. They have got advantage on life right now. Surprised it didn't give me an option to gift a fish. Usually should. Actually, hold on a second.
Focus.
Yeah, okay, enchantment, okay. Alright.
All storms bend to my will. Preparation yields success. Mine is the power of eons.
And I'm just gonna refresh him with a new one.
I am the master. Equilibrium must be restored. Insight is vital to success. Open your mind to possibility.
There we go, that's the card I was looking for. And I win. Wait, why isn't it? Can I not activate it? Oh my, I can't. Well, that's interesting.
My plan bears fruit. courses through all things.
Okay, that was a mistake by me. I screwed up. Oh well. Doesn't really matter. And now I win. Good game. And no, for the record, for any of you guys who want to make this stupid claim, no, I didn't think he wasn't cheating just because I won. I have won against cheaters. Plenty of times. It's called they insert cards in their hand, but they're stupid enough to play a bunch of cards beforehand, so they have less cards to work with, and therefore their ingenious little cheating play doesn't pan out because I still win, because they're dumb. Just because you have a cheat engine does not guarantee you victory. You have to still use your brain to a certain extent. Anyways, that's my video over. If you've watched this far, thanks for watching, I guess. And like and subscribe. Catch y'all later.